Morning, ladies and gentle cars. It is the day. That's ominous, right? It's a good day. I'm going to be showing you in this video how we take on a very expensive private signing. That's right, we're doing Travis Fimmel this weekend. I'm going to be flying out with Adam and Dave to Budapest, where we'll be sitting down with Travis, and I assume his team, to actually sign out. Charlotte's already in the den packing, which is exciting because it means we're going to get through loads of good stuff. The doggos are on site, and you can see Matt's head in his office. He's been busy bee this morning, going through and getting as many items that need little extra bits of prep ready as possible. I had a really light stream last night on purpose, so you'll see sales wise, I barely sold anything. But that was so that we had enough time today to get all the team together before we fly out. And so Matt can actually get Charlotte and Brooke to help him with prepping for the next event which we've got, which is Magicon, which is next weekend in Germany. This is the very serious science of weighing the suitcases before they travel.
Guys, it's really difficult.
To be fair, we've struggled in the past.
We have fucked up the last 100 times we've gone because we just bought a new scale though. Look how fancy this is. Look, I can see that this is 12.7 kilograms. The last scale would have told me this was 6 kilograms, which was our issue.
Godly dog cam. Oh my god.
Question for you.
Yes.
Most expensive luggage nightmare you've ever experienced?
It's a tough question to answer, guys, but there is only one answer. Adam and I were flying from Singapore to Australia, and we flew with a devilish airway called Scoot, and we paid, what was it in the end, $1,100?
1,000 GBP to 1,000 Aussie dollars, which is about 500 quid.
But for context, those suitcases for the rest of the entire trip cost us about 300 quid to go through India, New Zealand, back to England, America, everything. So don't fly with Scoot unless you want misery and hell. I'm going to give you an introduction to the pack team, but I'm not going to let them know that they're on camera. Sounds a bit dodgy. That sounds really dodgy. We're going to walk through the packing area to see how they get on. We're packing, boys. So yeah, the next bit for us now, oh my god, we've got... That light is so annoying. I have just also finished listing all the Joe Wire overstock. Again, we have more pops, but they're not listed. Onto the website. And I've been playing around with this template. Again, this looks shit with the title, but just putting them all on backgrounds like this. So they're all formatted the same way. I've been playing around with that. Jimmy's also just adding on other little details for us as well. So it's got a long way to go, but we're getting there. We're getting there, boys. Adam, I need you to tell me what you're doing.
Well, as there are less than 4 people in the building right now, health and safety doesn't matter. So I'm hanging a flag.
Any of the additional voices you can hear in the background are definitely background noise. No, you don't.
3 people.
Three people. Three. I'm not real.
There
oh no.
3 people.
I'm not real.
So it's really important to us here at Magpie Toys that bullying is not tolerated. So we've got this monkey in to help us.
I just know Ollie will watch this and be really happy that his flag is featured.
Can we like buy like the monkey as a teddy and then have like, you know, that speech thing?
Oh, I know, like when you're a bully.
When you hold the teddy and then you can tell us about your emotions.
I think Harry would hold the teddy quite tight.
Are you saying I'm an emotional guy?
Yeah.
No, just like yapping.
Oh.
Get 240 litre bags. This is quite impressive. I've been set up for failure here, guys. Harry's ordered me 4 sex on the beaches.
Well, I didn't order all of them. You ordered one for yourself.
I went for 1, and then Harry was like, you know what, make it 4. So
when we did Ollie's loft, there's like bits of like...
I'll keep you posted.
Why don't you start by just having one right away? Nurse it in.
I will.
Might be that. No, mine's good. You might find those bits of like old wood board and like anything like that. So
I think you should finish it.
I got 57. Like screws.
It's cold.
As well. You can find loads of shit.
It's pretty good, that. It's really good.
Is it mixed well?
I just get
It's
hard.
really good, I'm going to be honest.
I got 2 goggles.
Lovely day. It's exactly what I needed.
The sun's somewhere over there.
It is beautiful.
Man, there's a van.
There's an aeroplane as well. So, no, this is going to be interesting.
What else is one thing?
That's your progress. This is all this is about now. None of this is to do with work. It's all about the progress of Sam's drinking.
Can I have them? Or is it now against the challenge?
No, you can order yourself another one, but this is Sam's challenge.
Well, I'm going to order another one, but steal this.
Where you're gonna let me get picture the lineup?
Oh, sorry.
You're just giving him an out now, though. If you steal.
No, I'm going to order another one. They do look so appetizing. I'm really.
Marvel stuff should just fucking die. Don't need it anymore.
Yeah, please get rid of some of that. It's
Don't need it.
hoarded.
How did you get on, Sam?
I got on really well. It comes in waves, so I feel amazing, and then I just don't feel too good.
So how many did you drink? 8? 10?
2, I'm on my third one. I don't drink. It's really bad. I downed the whole one before I had anything to eat today as well, which was not a good move for me.
I did do a good show for myself.
Wasn't a good
last
move.
weekend though, 2 weekends ago. I generated 4
Yeah.
I had a show at Glasgow as well.
Why did you do this to me?
I go to Glasgow.
This is your fault.
Oh yeah, you went to me.
I'm making you sit in this moment, that's why I've not been told Barrow.
Yeah, I know.
I might do.
I'm making you think about it.
I'm thinking.
When is it?
The best thing to do with that though is just finish it.
You just got to neck it.
And then it's gone.
No, because then I will be sick.
No, if you chuck up, it's fine.
Be sick.
Yeah.
You're drinking juice.
It's genuinely like a fruit shoot.
Tastes amazing.
Oh, 22nd November.
This tastes very good.
I think I need to go somewhere in
taste
November. If I'm not.
It's a bit gay.
Guys, we're in a car. Why are we in your car?
I don't know. Why are we in my car?
Oh. We're 7 minutes away from the parking for the place we're going, which is where?
Can't remember. What are we doing in my car?
Oh. Should we get out?
What are we doing in my car?
Should we get out?
No.
And now, I have been on an aeroplane. That's right, we've landed. We're here in Hungary for Travis Fimmel.
I am hungry as well. It's a bad joke.
We're going on a small detour.
Fucking starving.
We're going to drive 5 hours to Slovakia so we can climb the highest mountain in Slovakia. That's the first thing we're doing. Alright, so we've had a change of plan forced upon us. We were due today to climb up the tallest peak in Slovakia. However, it is the only mountain in Europe, tallest peak that is a guided only climb, which is so annoying. I didn't know. So we're actually currently in Slovakia. We got here about 3:34, got into this hotel. It's currently about 9 AM, and we're gonna instead go and climb the tallest peak in Poland, which is Risi. So, see how that goes. Little cute over there. Alrighty, so we've made it to our parking spot for where we're going to park to climb up Risi. As you can see, the scenery around here is really nice. I have to say, Slovakia's been a rather lovely country so far. We're only here for the day, obviously, and we're about to cross into the Polish border via the mountains. Adam is currently packing his supplies for this trip, so we'll see how we get on. Again, we are not dressed like a hiker would be. We tend to do these things ad hoc. Alright, I think we're at the top. I think it's over there. And I have to say, it's been a pleasant morning or
A pleasant journey.
afternoon of hiking, walking, moving. Adam's done this peak before. Oh, we're just sitting in the silence, I see. Well, time is about 4 o'clock, I think, maybe 3. I'm not sure, one of the two. And we're currently about to be in Poland. We need to get back to Hungary for 8 AM. Yeah. I will keep this in the video. I think it's important for you guys to know. We're men who do stuff and things, like climb bikes, mountains, on bikes.
No bikes.
Alright, look guys, we'll show you a bit of off-roading here. Look, you've got to just kind of move with the land. Look, you've got to move with the land, you see? You've got to move with the land. I don't know if we can do this one-handed, mate.
I've actually been moving with the land.
We're moving with the land.
I'm going to tell you guys something.
What are you going to tell us?
My great-grandfather immigrated over Australia. He taught himself how to move with the land. Since then he's passed it down generation on generation. That is why we are able to stand here today and remind ourselves buy collectibles, right? That's what I want to say to you.
So if you guys don't know, the home of collectibles in the UK is Magpie Toys. We've summited this mountain today to teach you that everything is possible, including buying thousands of pounds of credit card debt worth of collectibles. And you can do it with us, the Magpie Boys. Alright, we've we've reached the top.
I don't like it, mate.
Well, we were up a minute ago, and I have to say it's been an interesting climb. We've got to go back down there now, which again, interesting climb. My takeaway from this is that too many people are babies and they use these sticks to climb up a hill. I think you've got to be close to death to use a stick. And as we go on this journey, I feel like the sticks are going to cause me a lot of rage. Richard Parker.
Richard Parker.
Alright gamers, I've done some interesting driving to achieve a, well, 5.5 hour drive in about 3.5 hours, but that's not the point. We have made it to Kekes for 8 minutes to 10 or 11, my apologies. We are in a Hungarian car park.
And I can smell burning.
I might have driven around the corners, but okay. Basically, for us, this is really, we were discussing this, a normal trip. But for normal humans, this is absolutely ridiculous. And
that's the clutch, so I can't smell outside.
Yeah, just all good, really. So, plan is get up Kekes in the next hour or two. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Right, you can't do that on the way down.
What?
You've absolutely ragged the clutch about. You've ragged it so fast up the hill, I think you started to burn the clutch out. So the engine's about 400 degrees.
Oh. Why are you strapping back in?
Because we need to go round the corner. You've actually passed the wrong place.
Alright. I went to where you told me to go. Do we need to go to this one?
We need to try some of the other ones.
Alright. Well, we'll update you when we get to the top of it. Again, we got a signing to do tomorrow morning. It'll be fine.
Harry found some gummies on the way home, and I might have had one too many, but he got the whole lot.
I don't even know what you're saying.
He gave me too many gummies.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are with Dave and Adam, of course. We're on the way to the Marriott now, so we should be there in the next 5 minutes. It's about 8:30, I think, so we're going to be nice and early. We're setting up at 9 and we get off in an hour. We don't really need it, but it's just good sometimes just to give yourself a bit too much time. This is a signing, item-wise, it's not too bad. And what I mean by that is the actual split of items is not terrible. So we've got pops, posters, prints, and a couple of swords and shields, but there's nothing crazy, and there aren't that many items in terms of variation of item. Whereas some signings you'll have like this random prop, that random prop, that random prop, this random thing, a map, a poster, a hat, a scarf, a coat, etc. So this is much easier in the sense that we are dealing with just a couple of really basic categories. It just means that from a signing point of view, it's much easier for us to be able to get through it. I don't know whether or not we'll be able to get any footage when we're inside the actual conference room, just because I don't know what his team will be like. You never know until you're there. So we'll find out pretty early on whether or not he's going to be easy or not, and you'll see based on whether or not we have additional clips whether or not it was really strict. Ultimately, guests sometimes don't care, but their team sometimes do, based on media appearances and all this kind of stuff. So hopefully we'll be able to get some footage. We'll certainly be able to get some pictures when we're in there, and I'll let you know as and when we probably get anything. Alright, so we are in. This is our view for today's signing. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Table wise, it's not a bad size. Ideally I'd have tables around the outside, but in reality this should be absolutely fine. Dave's already on it, immediate table clear. These things are also the devil, these black libs you get in these fancy tables, but you've got to work what you got. We can use these sides here quite nicely, so we can put items to dry on here. You'll see how, by the way, and this is where you see Dave's done lots of signings as well, these two are straight on the exact same way of setting up. So suitcases are here, everything's in here, and you'll see a clip in about 15-20 minutes of everything laid out. Again, lovely view of the Danube today. It's got to be up there with the nicer views. I think our New Zealand one in Wellington was pretty incredible. But the room is actually quite nice, decent size. I don't know what the fuck I need all this for, but you can get in there. Right, we are 15 minutes out from the signing. We've got items prepped all down here, all over here, all the way down there, over there, and round the corner still. So we're going to start with pops. They're all labelled up. You see how we do our labels. Nice. And we're going to fly through those as quickly as we can. This signing is an interesting one because it's just 99.9% of one thing, i.e. Vikings. So it'll be really interesting to see if he remembers anything, whether or not he cared about the show that much. Sometimes you get someone who remembers everything. He strikes me as a guy that won't really remember much, but we'll find out. All right, so signing is complete. Dave and I are just in pack down mode. We've been having a couple of beers with Travis, non-alcoholic for Dave and I. We're good, strong men. We're both very miserable about the fact that we can't handle our alcohol. But we've a couple of pints, and then we're going to go and watch the football with Travis, which has been an interesting turnout, I'm not going to lie. I don't think I'm going to record any of that because it's like going for a pint in it, so it's sort of a bit weird. But the sun's out, shield's complete. Look at this, by the way, sorry, but look at that. Oh my goodness. And then swords all complete, more shields, customer poster, got called a cunt by Travis Fimmel, Dave's arse. And yeah, we've just generally done, I'd say, a pretty smashing job. Big quotes on these, posters all done, mega death quotes down here, prints, everything. Look at this. Outrageous gameplay. So yeah, been pretty good signing, to be fair. The next steps are going to be quickly packing this down and then watching the football. Right, boys. Oh, look, I've had a tough time with Father David here. I have not had a tough time with Father David. Or with Adam. I had a really weird day, actually. I think we'd all agree. We've ended up with T-Dog for the best part of 8 hours, maybe 10, maybe 12, I don't really know. We had dinner with him, watched the football with him, drank with him, non-alcoholically. He drank, but yeah. And yeah, it was just a bit of an afternoon, really. What are your thoughts on that, Adam? Adam didn't like anyone because he's a sad, lonely boy. I met a new man. Not like that. I met a new man though. He's called Chris. Chris has been to all countries in the world, and Chris and I are going to take Travis to Belarus. It's the current plan we have going on. Maybe that'll be a video one day. Dave, you had a nice time, didn't you?
I had a very good time.
What's your favourite part of your day, Dave?
My favourite part of the day, the signing, obviously, but it's always nice to see someone score against Arsenal as well on the TV. So
we didn't see Arsenal score, so that's fine.
Sure.
So we fly out, Dave flies out at like 4 AM, we fly out at 9. So I'll wrap this video up when we get back. We've got another day of work to do as well, so we'll do that as well. That'll be fine. Time of departure, ladies and gentle cars. We are, what is it? 10 past 7, something like that. It's not bad. Flight's in about 3 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. We've got a bit of a drive to the airport. But no, everything went really, really well. I have to say it's one of the best signings we've done this year. Again, the comparison for us is that the last couple, I mean, we've done smaller things in between, Joe White and things, but mine and Adam's last joint venture was obviously New Zealand, which was, well, hell. Nothing to do with the guests, just logistically and in terms of actually really planning it and putting it together, it was an absolute nightmare, whereas this was relatively cut and dry. It makes a big difference, and again, the guests were super easy, so I have to say, it went pretty well. I'll update you guys once we're on the aeroplane because we're in a bit of a rush. But yeah, hopefully all your items will be back in the UK very soon. Adam thinks someone's been bonking on our car. Wait, it was Adam and Father David. Goodbye Budapest. It's been fun. We've had a time here. Can't really judge the city, I really wasn't in it very much, but seems alright. Main thing, obviously, is that the signing was nice. Prices here are not cheap, I will say. It's not like a poverty-ridden third world bog trotter country, not that's what it was, but it really isn't like you come here and everything's like 50p. It's Basically the same price as England. When you really boil it down. This is crazy.